My name is Sarah, and this is my testimony. I didn't grow up in a Christian home, meaning that I wasn't a believer until about 3 months ago when I accepted Jesus into my heart. I see it as a blessing that I didn't grow up in that kind of household, because if I did, I wouldn't have the story that I do today. When I was younger, we came to church on and off because my grandma wanted us to, but then she stopped asking, we stopped coming. And I completely lost contact with anything even related to faith until about this time last year when my friend invited me to youth. I was really hesitant at first because I was set on the fact that I didn't believe in God, but she wouldn't stop asking, and I came. Youth at first was really intimidating because I had no knowledge about the Bible or God, and I didn't really know what was going on. The first few weeks I was skeptical, but I enjoyed the games and the snacks, so those were motivators, until I really started listening to the message and thinking deeply about what they were saying. The message really connected with me, and it answered questions that I was struggling with, and the answers were solid and they made sense. Youth was a reason that I found that I really believed in God. And I really wouldn't be up here without my amazing life group leaders because I found that I could trust them and ask them questions. They helped me find my place at youth and became a huge part of the reason that I came. After I started coming to youth, I really began becoming curious about what I really thought since my opinions were changing, and I got a Bible and started coming to church and eventually started praying. When I started doing these things, it felt right, and it felt like there was a part of me that clicked, and it filled up that darkness with light, and I began to see that this was the truth and this is right. When I was trying to write my testimony, I noticed that God's been highlighting community and servanthood in my life. The community and people that I've been around has changed since even a year ago, and the people I'm around now have good influences on how I act and how I see the world. They keep me accountable and provide encouragement on my journey in faith, and I see how God has placed them in my life. I've been making an effort to try and take opportunities to serve in the community around me, and those opportunities have all made a difference in how I see people, and it's really impacted my worldview. I volunteered at VBS this summer, and it was an amazing experience being able to work with kids and see how they saw Jesus and watch them come to know him. I've also volunteered at Kids Ministry and Kids Zone, and it's really cool, and it's a really cool experience to see how God works in other people's lives and how that affects how different people see him, especially kids. I've seen how God has worked in my life and other people's, and I'm reminded that he's always there, even if you don't see him or feel his presence. I find that very comforting just to know that he is there for you and that he loves you. A verse that really stands out to me that has this message is Deuteronomy 4, verses 29 to 31. But from there you will seek the Lord, and you will find him if you search for him with all your heart and all your soul. When you are in distress and all these things have come upon you, in the latter days you will return to the Lord and listen to his voice. For the Lord is a compassionate God. He will not fail you, nor destroy you, nor forget the covenant with your fathers which he swore to them.